Hi, girls. This is for a lesson for third grade, but if second grade you want to challenge yourself, by all means, join us. And then fourth and fifth grade, this could be a good story for you as well. So what we do is we visualize when we read in ESL. And so one of the first things we do is we talk about some vocabulary. So hold on, let me just make this big. Make this bigger for you. Okay, so one of the first things that we do is we just look at pictures. So what my girls did before we started this story is we looked at both the rhino and the cobra, and we just looked at, what colors they were, what we thought about them, what we knew about them, all that kind of stuff. So you can do that at home. Your sisters and brothers can join in and look at things and talk about them and ask questions and all kinds of things like that. So we start off the rhino and cobra. Then we move to the word coiled. And I want you to notice the rope and this shape that it's making, coiled. And I want you to ask yourself, what does coiled, that word, have to do with the snake? Okay, so think about that. Next, we talked about the flaring. So we have this snake, he looks all nice and cute, and then he is flaring. And what does that mean? So we talked about that as well. And then our last word was startled. Okay, and what does that mean? What is the emotion on the man's face? Okay, all right, so next what I'm going to do is click the story. This story is called The Unwelcome Guest. And usually we talked about the title, and usually when a guest comes to your house, you open the door and you want them to come in and stuff like that. But in this story, our title is Unwelcome Guest. So the prefix un makes welcome not mean that you want them there. So it's the opposite. So I'm going to read this story out loud and you can follow along. As the coiled, spitting cobra dozed in the grass, a huge rhino stomped up to her. The slim snake raised up, flaring the wide hood on her neck to look big and scary. When the rhino stepped closer, she spit. The guava poison smacked the rhino in the face. With his eyes burning, the startled beast ran back the way he came. And we finished reading. And this is something else that we do. Let's make my screen bigger. Hold on 1 second. What you can do is take some white paper, just your average paper or whatever paper you have at home, and I just folded it, kind of like you're putting it in an envelope. Here, I'll back up so you can see. Okay, and then I unfold it. Here, let me back up a little bit. Move my camera back so you can see. I got beginning. Oops. Oh gosh. Beginning, middle, and end. So what we're going to do now is I would draw the beginning of this story, the middle of the story, and then the end. And after we're done discussing that, then we flip it over on the back and we write one sentence telling what our picture is. What happened in the beginning when the picture, what happened in the middle, and what happened in the end. Okay, so that's something that we do. I'm not going to show you my drawing right now because I want you to do the assignment on your own. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to share some questions that I made. Okay, let me get me out here, and I'm going to present those to you. Hold on 1 second. All right, so there's our story again. What is the main idea of this story? I want you to ask yourself that. Think of an answer. You could work your sister or your brother to come up with an answer. Okay, the next one. Why do you think the rhino ran away? Do you think the cobra spit in the rhino's face on purpose? And if you think so, how do you know? Why do you think rhino's eyes were burning. Why do you think the cobra raised up? And do you think the rhino saw the cobra as he stumped up? Why or why not? So what I want you to do, ladies, is to do those. Ooh, let me bring myself back. Hello. I want you to work on your visual like we do in group and write your sentence. And then you can work on some questions and I will come back in another video and have the answers. Okay? All right. I will see you later. Bye. Turn it off.